First to go in the penalty shootout, it is Higuita against Keller. Oh, off the inside of the post. And that's 1-0 to Colombia. The way they score it here, they add it on to the goals in regulation time. So that goes down as 2-1. And Higuita has played a captain's part. So stepping forward now is Balboa for the United States. Normal FIFA rules here that it's 5 penalty takers each, of course, and then if it's level after that, then it'll be the sudden death. Now Higuita tries to stop one, and that sped past him. Most emphatic. So Balboa on target. Higuita reflects. Great camaraderie between goalkeepers on these occasions. Aren't Sally figures really, but one save can make them a real hero. Now this is Suriaga for Colombia with the second of their penalties. Oh, the post! Keller claims it as a triumph. I don't think he touched it. In fact, I'm sure he didn't. So, it goes, for the moment, the way of the United States. And here comes the one player on the field who beat Higuita in normal play, Eric Winalda. He's had a good day so far, and it continues. That's right in the corner. So the United States are in front. And if they keep scoring now, they will take third place in this tournament. They would also hope that the Colombians might weaken again. Mendoza steps up and scores.
Colombia 3, Estados Unidos 3.
Well, it's level, but the United States have taken one penalty less, and here comes Doyle, striding forward with a fair amount of confidence, maybe not shared by his coach. John Doyle from San Francisco. Well, it's a lengthy approach. Bit of eyeball to eyeball before he started his run, and Higuita certainly moved, but they're very lax referees, understandably so, in penalising that. Otherwise, I think we'd be here all night, and it doesn't have to be retaken. So Higuita has kept Colombia level, and each side now has taken the same amount of penalties, so there's no advantage. Guerrero played well when he came on for the second half. He always looked for goal, and I don't think you could say that about every player on the pitch. And he finds his target there, in keeping really with his performance. Confident, well struck, no chance for Keller. Colombia, edge in front. And the responsibility passes now to Bruce Murray. This is a crucial stage now. And this could be very costly, but there's no miss from Murray. So each side have just failed the once. And there's one penalty taker apiece out of the chosen first 5 to go. Redine.
United States.
Remember, Casey Keller, just 20, and put in this situation. If you're a betting man, you bet on Redine, and you'd have won. With an effortless approach, really, and a very short one, too. Here's Caligiuri, who looped in the goal in Trinidad that made him front page news in the United States. What sort of technique will he apply here? Well, it's hit hard and low, and so far in the corner that it stayed there. Well, that's 5-5, and 4 of those per side from the penalty spot. And now it is the sudden death. If you go early in the first 5, there's slightly less responsibility, not that there is ever very much less than total in a penalty shootout, but at this stage there isn't much help around if you don't do your job. It's Restrepo, and mostly they're going to the goalkeeper's right, and mostly they're hitting the back of the net. So Colombia lead once more. And it must be that much harder to concentrate when you're taking on a goalkeeper who looks like Higuita. He's certainly not anonymous. This is John Harkes. It's the same sort of technique that most of the players are employing here. Keep it low and go with the right foot, the natural way, really, to the goalkeeper's right. So 6-6, and how much longer will it go on? Well, the coaches don't have to take the penalties, but we're getting through the outfield players, and of course it's only players that were on the field when the final whistle went who are eligible. This is Col for Colombia. Oh, and Keller was unlucky. He got solidly, it seemed, behind it, and then the ball just carried on over his left shoulder, really, and it is a goal. Tab Ramos spots it up. Got to score to keep the United States in it, and he's done that. And with the Americans going second, of course there is no reprieve if they fail at the crucial stage. That was the responsibility on Ramos, and he shouldered it well. Well, eventually Colombia are summoning Higuaín, their top scorer of this current pack of players, but unusual perhaps that he didn't come earlier. Maybe he doesn't like taking penalties. We shall see. It's still level. And Colombia with the soft touch of Higuaín, who just rolled it into the corner, having wrong-footed Keller. Colombia lead again. So the next representative of Bob Gansler must score, otherwise Colombia collect third place. It's going to be the captain, Mike Windishman. Left-footed. Nervous look to the left. Is Is he up to the task? He is! Well, by my count, we've had 9 penalties aside, only 1 per team missed. So those who have taken them already may have to come again if we keep going. Now Keller hasn't taken one for the Americans yet, so he will have to oblige if it goes on. But for the moment he must concentrate on trying to keep Pereira at bay. Now the goalkeeper's ready. A bit of a delay. Will it upset Pereira? No. Well, it was that little bit of deception there. Had the goalkeeper plunging too soon, and it went down in the middle of the goal, really, but Keller had dived already out of the way and was committed. So the pattern is just the same. Colombia have been scoring. The Americans have been equalising. Eric Eichmann trying to keep that run going. A little look to see where Higuita is. Oh, that's a clever change of direction. Higuita was deceived that time, just as Keller was a few moments earlier. So Keller goes back in again. Looking for some divine help, perhaps. And the next candidate is the right back, Luis Fernando Herrera. Gets the signal. Oh, he's missed it. Well, obviously it had to happen at some point, but we'd had such a run of success that it almost came as a surprise. So it's going to be Banks. Jimmy Banks can win it for the United States here. What's going through Higuita's mind? Is he just simply trying to outstare his opponent? There'll be a great roar if this goes in. Oh, and it was a tame penalty, really. The pressure got to Banks, and Higuita got to the ball. So we still go on. And I think this means now that Keller must have to take the next penalty for the United States. But he's beaten first of all by Gomez. So it's 10-9. And it is Keller. Oh, he's hit the bar, and Colombia have got it. They finished third. And it was the young goalkeeper who couldn't beat that colourful character, his opposite number, and much more experienced. And Colombia, after the drama of the penalty shootout that went on a good 15 minutes, Colombia finished third, the United States finished fourth. Goodbye from Miami at the end of a very eventful penalty shootout.